Alexander Shimko is sure that the ability to fly can be acquired through hard training.
At the age of 33, I realized that it was possible to beat gravity. It wasn't something supernatural, it wasn't my intention to rise in the air, it was like in the process of training.
Alexander was engaged in the art of balance. He held various objects on himself, walked on a tightrope, and suddenly discovered that it was possible to balance in the air.
Levitation is the same balance, only it's the balance. In space, in the air, if it can be roughly said. Before I learned to levitate, I learned how to balance objects on myself, different objects, big and small, to the point of a match on my nose. I learned to balance my body on a rope, on a cable, on a vertical stick. And I did it purely by accident. I started when I fell off the rope, I fell slower than usual. And then when I stood on the rope, pushed off the rope, I started to sort of balance in the air.
Shimko believes that not everyone can gain superpowers. To do this, you need to be born at a certain time.
I believe it depends on when the person was born. In what phase, at what time of the lunar day? I was born on a dark moon. On a dark moon, people are born who know how to do something with their hands, who foresee. Baba Vanga was also born on a dark moon. I was born on the 29th lunar day, when there is a full dark moon. Baba Vanga was also born then. And all the witches, all the soothsayers, they're born into this dark moon.
And these are our days. Alexander is not a magician. But unlike the famous illusionist David Copperfield, he can actually fly. Levitation for him is not a way to capture anyone's imagination. It's just that in the soaring position it is more convenient to improve in spiritual practices and perform the rituals known to him. According to Alexander, the ability to lift off the ground is inextricably linked to diet.
I have a negative attitude towards soups and stews. I stick to food combining diet. From the age of 10, I began to eat separately.
Alexander has not eaten baked goods since childhood. He forever excluded noodles, cakes, and sweets from his diet. He is now 36 years old. He felt the ability to lift off the ground 3 years ago. Before that, he trained very hard. And today, in one of Kiev's parks, any passerby can watch Alexander soaring in the air.
I plan to climb 100 meters, fly 50 meters, and descend to a height of about 20-30 meters and fly several kilometers at this altitude.
Coincidence or not, the fact that Alexander's ability to levitate is due to the fact that he never ate bread and completely refused to consume any confectionery and flour products.